Okay, I'm back, y'all. So, got to talk about this new Future album. It's been eating at me since it came out. I done tried to listen to it three different times, and it's just not hitting to me. Now, let me start off by saying I am a huge Future fan. I mean, I gotta preface this by saying that, people always gotta say they a big fan before they criticize the person, but it does matter. I'm not just a casual Future fan or just somebody who just decided to listen to Future. No, I am a big Future fan. Future been in my top three most listened to artists over the past probably 10 years. YouTube and Spotify, they tell you your most listened to artists at the end of every year in December. And Future always in the top three, top five over the past 10 years. So I've been a Future fan since he came out. The Pluto album, I liked it, had a lot of hit songs on it. I always knew Future knew how to make hooks. Future knew how to make music, catchy music. You Deserve It is one of my favorite Future songs that's on that album. He got a lot of hits, because that's his first album. He had a lot of hits. That's with Tony Montana, and I think Turn on the Lights was on Pluto too. So he was known as a hit maker, known to make catchy music. Then when Honest came out, a lot of people thought he fell off because that's when he got with Sierra, and he kind of changed up his style more to R&B. But the song Honest is still one of Future best songs. And then I like the song I Won with Kanye West. It's a big song. It's a video to it. That's one of my favorite Future songs. So even then, I always felt like even when Future went at his best, he always gave you something like quality music, some songs that you can vibe to. And that's what I always say a true testament to a great artist is that every mixtape or album not gonna be a classic, but every mixtape and album, I should get a handful of songs that I can play or that's on repeat or that I can, put on my playlist. I should at least get like five or six songs off of your mixtape or off your album, depending on how many songs it is. Um, I should be able to get that from every mixtape or album from an artist, in my opinion. And that's how Future is. Like then we know after that when Monster, we all know the three peat, then Dirty Sprite 2, still one of my favorite albums. Probably my one of the best. It's probably my favorite album of the last, like, I think it came out 2015, so like 11 years. Like that album was a great album because he took all of the best songs from his three mixtapes and then he added some more songs to it that was great, like Where You At with Drake and stuff, and Thought It Was a Drought. So we all know that's when I became a real, because with Future, I was a huge Future fan when Pluto and when he dropped Racks on Racks and that whole little era. But then when Honest came out, like most people, I kind of fell off from Future. But then when he came out with the three-peat, I'll never forget the song that got me back into Future was Trap Niggas. I forgot which mixed, I think it was 56 Nights that was on. But whatever mixtape, I never forget it because it was on World Star. I think this was like 2014, somewhere like that, to like the end of World Star. But I just so happened to get on there. Then I seen a little Future video, Trap Niggas, and the song was catchy and I was banging it or whatever. So that got me kind of back into Future. Then I went and listened to, I think it was 56 Nights that was on. Then, I listened to Monster, Beast Mode, and it just continued on from there. Then, I'm a big Drake fan. I think, shout out to Drake. A lot of people hate Drake, but like I said, what Drake has did his longevity is unmatched. Like, you can't hate Drake. Drake then gave you hits for 10 summers straight. So when they got together and they dropped What a Time to Be Alive, that's also one of my favorite albums. I was banking that. So, I've been a huge Future fan. And I remember when Low Life came out with The Weeknd. I think that was on Evil. So I've been a fan of everything really Future did. Even what was it? The album that came out, I think it was 2020, that had Wait for You on it. Forgot. I can picture the album cover. Then it had Life is Good on it. That was a great album. I still like that album to this day. So the only projects I didn't like from Future was the ones that was collab albums. Like I didn't like him and Young Thug collab because I'm not a Young Thug fan. The same with him and Lil Uzi. That was like the two mixtape or projects that I really didn't listen to. Like the Hendrix mixtape, we know it's a classic. if you're a Future fan with Solo, Hallucinating, New Illuminati, and then you drop both them albums, then you drop the other album. Forgot what the other album was called, but that was the album that had Mask Off on it. So I remember when that dropped, like Future was the man. He been doing his thing, but all good things must come to an end. It's looking like, and I've been one of the people who've been making a joke that he lost his powers with his dreads. Since he didn't cut off his dreads, he don't look the same. But I understand that's what happened when you so used to seeing somebody a certain way. It's the same when somebody had a haircut and then all of a sudden they got braids or dreads. Like you get so used to seeing somebody a certain way. So I think that might be with Future, but just so happened the music not lining up because I've been playing the album. Like I haven't really sat there and really listened to it. But with Future, he got the type of music to where something to catch me. Like I'll never forget the first time I heard Mask Off, or the first time I heard what's Jersey off of What the Time to Be Alive or Low Life. Like instantly I can feel the hit, I can feel the vibe of the song. Like it caught me instantly. No song on this album have been able to catch me. So I was thinking maybe I've been sat and actually listened to it, or maybe I need time to sit with it. But like I said, I didn't try 3 times and nothing stand out. Even the mixtape with him and Metro Boomin, it was songs that stood out to me. Even the what was it, Scary Hours, or where the haunted house, where the mixtape or whatever, it was like a haunted house that was lighting up purple. Even that has some songs on it that caught my attention that I say that, as soon as I heard the beat and I heard the hook, I'm like, oh yeah. Like I started nodding my head. I haven't got that from nothing on this album. Literally nothing. So, I don't know. All good things come to an end. Future have been out, what, since like '09, over what 10, almost 20 years now. He done gave us countless music. So, and then we know this happened with artists. They run out of stuff to talk about. They run out of stuff to rap about. And that might be what's happening to Future right now. He just, like just he just ran after with Future always talked about the same thing. So it's kind of like I feel like he lost his swag. That's why I don't want to be funny, but it is kind of true. Like he messing his dress. I don't know what it is, but like and then in this album he was using a lot of weird voices. That's what caught me off, like the way he was rapping. Because one of the big songs off of here, I seen like a lot of Future fans like I forgot the name of it, but he had that weird voice on there. Trying to look at it now. What's the name of that song? Was it Radio? Might have been Radio, but he rapping with a weird voice, but he do that in a couple songs on here. And I don't like it because that's the main reason why I'm not a Kendrick fan. Like I don't like all of them weird voices. It can only work like in certain instances, but doing it all of the time and then it's hit or miss. So no, I really ain't feeling it. So maybe it'll grow on me because I always say some stuff do grow on you, just like some songs you started to hate. But like I said, nothing is growing on me and nothing like it's sticking out at all yet. So this might be a forgettable one, I just listened to because even I think Beast Mode 2, besides Wi-Fi Lit, that's still my song. And I think it's one other song, but there has been some forgettable stuff. Like I said, I ain't listened to the Future collab tapes, him and Metro Boomin, I want to go back and listen to that again. Like I said, it has a song, but that kind of came and went too to me. So I don't know. Everybody has they run. Same for Eminem, even Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, I never thought would fall off, but what's that? The Carter Six, like that came and went. Nobody even talks about that no more. Like, the aura is gone. Like, all good things come to an end. LeBron eventually about to have to retire. He ain't himself. Like it just happened. Future been at it in a while. He in his 40s. He a legend in the game. He made his money. He forever staple. Like I think he just posted he got 53 platinum and gold plaques. Like, Future solidified. Now he really, I guess, just making music just to make it. And as a fan, that's how I be with, even because I'm a big Eminem fan, with the death of Some Shady. I don't expect no classic no more. I just hope I can take a couple songs from the album and it can at least be all right. But Future get it back because this is the first project to where literally nothing hit, like at all. So I don't know. I just want to get my thoughts on this because I mean, it's been really eating at me. So maybe if there's a song that y'all want me, y'all think I should replay, let me know. But nothing is hitting to me, and I'm out.